As an Etsy seller, time is your most important asset. So stop wasting so much of it on Marmalead, ERank, Alura, and Sales Samurai. So pretty much ever since Etsy started as a platform, there has been a hysteria around SEO. It's unlike any other platform. The forums, for as long as the forums have been around, have been full of people talking about SEO, arguing about SEO. It's just been a constant noise around SEO, and tools like Marmalead, Alura, ERank, Sales Samurai came out of the woodwork to give people a belief that they are going to help them, that these tools are going to help you make more sales. They're going to give you a grasp about SEO. They're basically going to take away the confusion and lack of understanding and make it understandable and comfortable for you as an Etsy seller. And this phenomenon of SEO hysteria has never gone away. It's still here today in 2022, and lots and lots of Etsy sellers are using one of the four tools that I've just mentioned. And with the prevalence of YouTube and information available everywhere to find out information that you need for your Etsy store, we find that when we get into looking for Etsy information, the same tools keep coming up over and over again. It's almost like brainwashing. Literally everywhere you go on YouTube, tell me in the comments, everywhere you go, you're going to see Marmalead, ERank, Sales Samurai, Alura. Everybody is constantly talking about these tools. It's like if you sell on Etsy, you also need one of these tools to sell. And this is how it goes. I'm the only guy, I'm the only consultant out here talking about these tools and saying, look, you really, really don't need to use these tools, and you don't need to waste so much time on it. When you watch the videos on YouTube, they go on and on. You know, they have hour-long videos about SEO and how to do it better and how it's going to make you more sales. And all this noise and constant chat and constant reinforcement about these four tools means you get sucked into this belief system. If everyone is talking about it, then surely it's got to be true, right? You believe it. Everyone believes it. No, you don't need to do this. So there's 3 reasons why I don't want you to waste hours and hours on these tools. Reason number 1 is exactly that, time. What these tools do is you'll sit down and you'll start looking for keywords, and then it will throw up other options and other words, and then you'll go and check on Etsy and see what else is going on, you know, how many products are using the keyword, you know, ERank, Marmalead telling you how much competition there is, and you get caught in this loop, this endless, bottomless pit of keyword research that frankly is the least beneficial thing you could do with your time in your Etsy store. So when I teach my clients about selling on Etsy, I have something called the pyramid of time, literally a pyramid of time where you have to position yourself at the top of the pyramid to be earning the most money. So activities that put you at the top of the pyramid in your Etsy store are things like listing new items, sourcing new materials, spending time on new product ideas that you can then put into your store. These processes keep you at the top or near the top of your Etsy selling pyramid. SEO work it's down here. It's at the bottom. So reason number 1 why you really shouldn't spend much time on these tools at all is the sheer waste of time. I know clients that spend 5-10 hours a week on ERank, Alura, Marmalead, Sales Samurai, trying to find keywords, like unlocking the secret, like somehow, you know, a keyword combination is going to unlock sales. It never, ever will. Please don't waste your time. Reason number 2 of 3 is actually when we get to the data. So the data that these tools give you and the way they present the data to you, I've got massive problems with this, because they make out they've got access to Etsy search. Okay, so they make you think, and especially the way people who are affiliated to these tools on YouTube talk, they make it sound like Etsy and these tools work together, that they're in some kind of partnership. If you go to the bottom of the websites and look at in the small print, you'll usually see that they're not affiliated, and this is true. They're not. But the talk is all about working with Etsy. They work as a synergy system, and you can trust them. You can trust these tools because, you know, the data is accurate. But the fact of the matter is, the data is not accurate. Okay, this is the thing. The data is not accurate. Marmalead, ERank, Alura, Sales Samurai, they don't have access to raw Etsy search data. Etsy's never going to sell them that data, period. Nobody would sell that data. What they have access to, and this is the bit that they won't tell you, and I had to do a lot of digging to find out, they have access to a time-limited historical data set that Etsy sells to a third-party company, and then these tools buy that information from that company. So it's not really raw Etsy search data at all. It's a tiny piece of data that once you try to see beyond it, you can't see anything. You'll just see the same keywords, the same information over and over again because it's limited, it's tiny. And I think that's not really fair on Etsy sellers because they don't really have access to raw and complete Etsy search data at all. And the data is inaccurate. It's not accurate. If you want to do things like check how many tags are missing, have sales estimates if you're following competition, look, those tools are okay for that. I don't have a problem with people want to do analysis like that. It's okay. It's not a problem. It's the SEO part of these tools that drives me absolutely bonkers because it literally delivers you no benefit at all or very small benefits. I mean, if your SEO is absolutely shocking, then if you use these tools, they're going to tell you to use up all your title space, use all your tag space. Yeah, that's going to help. But most people are beyond that now. And the time wasted on these tools is absolutely incredible. So that's reason number 2. So on to reason number 3, always the big one at the end. Reason number 3, this is something this is part of this sort of brainwashing. SEO does not rank your products on Etsy. Let me be clear. SEO can't rank your products on Etsy. And this is where these tools dupe people into thinking they're going to rank, they're going to make more sales from SEO. No. Let me be clear exactly what is happening here. No mystery, exactly what's going on here. So if a customer types in a keyword that has low competition and you have that keyword, well, you're going to appear to rank, aren't you? You're going to be high in the search results because there's not much competition for that keyword. That is not ranking. That's not ranking. That's lack of competition. Okay, so that's not ranking. Now, when there is competition, the feeling you get from watching videos about ERank, Marmalead, Sales Samurai, Alura is, oh, if I find the right keyword, if I find it, I'm going to rank and I'm going to make sales. No, it doesn't work like that. There is no trust in keywords. Etsy can't rank you on keywords. It doesn't even know if you've got the right keywords for the product you're selling. There's no trust in keywords. SEO doesn't rank your products on Etsy. SEO makes your products eligible or made available to be ranked. That's a massive difference between ranking with keywords and being made available to be ranked with keywords. So, if SEO does not rank your products and everybody's telling you it does rank your products, well, what really does rank your products? The answer is quality score. Quality Score is Etsy's visibility and trust system. So without Quality Score, you can't have visibility and trust, because money is trust. Once someone spends money on your products and you start to become visible because of Quality Score, that is what Etsy wants. There's no trust in keywords. It's absolutely ridiculous when you think about it. It's a joke. There's no trust in keywords. There's trust in money. And Etsy puts its trust in its visibility and trust system, which is Quality Score. So rather than wasting hours and hours every week on SEO tools that are just not going to work, seriously, get into my comments. Tell me how much time you spend on any of these 4 tools and how much benefit you think you've got from them. And here's the thing, before I leave this post, really important. Marmalead, ERank, Sales Samurai and Alura are mostly used by new sellers. And new sellers, when they open their stores, they grow their stores. So when they're using these tools, they think, the tools are working. I'm starting to get sales. No, they're getting sales not because of the tools, but because they're growing their store and they're doing the #1 thing that Etsy needs you to do, which is grow your store. That over and above everything else, growing your store is more likely to bring you sales than anything else. And it's certainly not Marmalead, ERank, Sales Samurai and Alura bringing those sales for you. No chance. It's the fact you're growing your store. So I hope you've enjoyed this today. I think it's a very valuable lesson that everyone needs to learn. Get into my comments with anything you want to say about the 4 tools that I've mentioned exhaustively. And I look forward to answering every question then. Cheers.